Hey guys, it is Michelle Shar here, and I just wanted to share this super cute little class with you. It is absolutely adorable. It is called Sip, and Repeat. And there is no secret that there are coffee lovers out there and tea lovers if you are not a coffee drinker, because these two drinks continue to remain at the top of the list when it comes to popular beverages. Hot or cold, fully caffeinated or decaf, the world just continues to love their brew. But did you know that Young Living has an entire collection of ingestible essential oils that you can bring into your beverage game to bring it to the next level? So join us today as we talk about a few of those things. And we're going to discuss the Young Living Vitality oils and ways to incorporate them into your coffee and your tea recipes. So we're going to chat about those as we get going. So I just want to welcome you to this class tonight, Oil, Sip, and Repeat. I'm so glad that you decided to take a few minutes and watch this video. And I can't wait to share how you can safely incorporate Young Living essential oils into your coffee and tea recipes. And so feel free to share this with people that may enjoy those. I also have a few recipes for you. So if in the future you would like a copy of these recipes that you can't catch from these slides, go ahead and message me for that. So you might wonder why we pick Young Living. Why do we pick Young Living as opposed to other companies that are out there and may have things that seem like they are comparable to Young Living? But the truth of it is that Young Living is they are the ones that came out with essential oils long before they were popular, long before they were sold in your general store or wherever it is that people can get oils these days. So we're just going to jump right into why Young Living. So there are three main schools of thought when it comes to essential oil usage: the French, the German, and the English. The English model dilutes essential oils with a carrier oil and applies them to the skin for the purpose of relaxation. The French model typically applies oils with a carrier oil and also digests them. And the German model focuses on inhaling oils, also known as aromatherapy. So Young Living combines those three models in hopes of experiencing the best possible results. And as always, you are encouraged to do your own research to decide how Young Living oils are going to work best for you and your family. If you do choose to ingest Young Living essential oils, they make it really easy for you to know which ones are generally regarded as safe to consume with their white label, which is called their Vitality line. These are the same oils as their color labeled twins, just with a special label that includes ingestion. The oils have also been non-GMO project verified, and just like the rest of Young Living's products, they are backed by their seed to seal quality commitment. Young Living likes to take great pride in making sure that you get a high quality essential oil and backs that guarantee all the way from the seed to the plant, or the seed of the plant to the bottle, that you get that in your home. Check out some strict guidelines on things that Young Living uses and why we know that Young Living is the best option for us. So the plant material is always grown on corporately owned farms or completely vetted partner farms that you can visit. Sustainable farming and sourcing practices and providing the purest oil is of the utmost importance to Young Living. Great care is given to preserve and protect the natural resources. Young Living does hand weeding with zero use of pesticides and oils that retain all of their natural constituents and therapeutic properties. The use of food-grade distillers with state-of-the-art design and distillation methods, low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals, because those are yucky, and rigorous testing on each batch of internal labs and the third-party properties. Oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards. And the best part is, if the Young Living oils do not meet the standards, they are rejected and they are not bottled as Young Living products. Check out more information on the seed to seal process at www.seedtoseal.com. Wow, that is why we choose Young Living, right, guys? So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the lemongrass vitality and the orange vitality. So now it's time to talk about the two plants you're probably most familiar with. And the lemongrass vitality is an oil. It's full of bright citrusy flavor and has a crisp, herbaceous bite to it. If you've ever put lemongrass on your skin, you will know that quite quickly. And this oil is the key ingredient to Young Living's sleek CitraSlim weight management products. And listen to this, it may support overall wellness, the digestive system, and the healthy circulatory system when taken as a daily supplement. So try a drop in some honey and then stir it into your favorite tea, hot or cold. You can even start with a toothpick swirl and see if you like it a little bit more, because you can simply stick the toothpick inside the orifice of the plastic reducer inside the oil bottle and then swirl that around in your drink. Now let's talk about one of my favorite oils, and that is Orange Vitality. This oil is packed with sweet citrus flavor profile and full of zestiness. Not only does it include is absolutely incredible in just water or juice or smoothies or makes your red, but you can also add it to hot or cold tea. It contains naturally occurring constituents, has antioxidant properties, and cleanses the digestive system. Who doesn't need a little bit of that? One thing to know is citrus oils can break down petrochemicals and plastics, so it's safer to use stainless steel, glass, or ceramic when adding oils to dishes or drinks. You want to know something that is pretty cool? Young Living has bergamot vitality, and that's a fruit that they use to make Earl Grey tea. So that's pretty awesome. Next up here, we have lavender vitality and rosemary vitality. These two plants people are probably pretty familiar with, lavender and rosemary. And did you know that they pair very well with tea and coffee? Lavender vitality has a sweet and slightly floral aroma, or flavor, excuse me. You might want to have time to relax when you use this one, because it improves your quality of sleep for occasional sleeplessness. It generally supports your wellness, contains cleansing and antioxidant properties, and helps ease occasional nervous tension. So you can try adding a toothpick swirl into a cup of chamomile tea at bedtime. Next up is the rosemary vitality. Rosemary vitality has a unique herbaceous taste and is usually found in savory recipes. However, it can pair quite nicely in a tea or a coffee drink, and it's loved for its naturally occurring constituents, which help maintain overall health when taken as a dietary supplement. It's also one of the star essential oils in Young Living's products: Thieves, Energy, Juvaflex, Essential Zyme 4, and Inner Defense. You can try 1 drop of rosemary vitality and 1 tablespoon of maple syrup and mix it into milk or cream. Froth the milk, and you can add it to your coffee or your latte and top it with a small dash of sea salt. Yum. Okay, so next up, we have some more goodies. The next two are two wildly popular oils, peppermint vitality and spearmint vitality. Just a reminder that vitality oils are exactly the same as their color labeled versions. Same oil, different label. The labels just make it easier for you to know which ones are regarded as safe. So what's so good about peppermint vitality? This oil has a bright cool flavor that is instantly recognizable. Not only can you add it to food, you can add it to coffee and tea or even hot chocolate. It's pretty strong, so start with a toothpick swirl and go from there. You might want to know that the best part about this oil is the benefits. It supports gastrointestinal system comfort, enhances healthy gut function, maintains efficacy of the digestive tract, reduces feelings of discomfort after large meals, and may support performance during exercise. So, how amazing is that? It is such a powerhouse. So, what about spearmint vitality? This oil has a slightly different minty taste than the peppermint. Some find it a little more mild and a little more refreshing in flavor, and it adds a unique cooling effect to food and drinks. It's especially delicious in iced tea. This oil has the ability to calm tummies and support normal digestion when taken as a dietary supplement. It also contains naturally occurring menthol, carvone, and liamine. And if you aren't familiar with those, look them up because you're going to be pretty blown away by their the benefits of consuming them. So next up, we have lemon vitality and lime vitality. If you are on our Tuesday tips, we just shared a great guacamole recipe with lime vitality. So I think you can go to the Young Living blog and see that, but it is so good. So earlier we talked about orange essential oil. So now we're going to talk about more citrus oils that Young Living has to offer for consumption. Young Living Vitality and Lime Vitality. The citrus oils are some of the most budget friendly that Young Living has in stock. So you can stock up on them or you can give them as gifts. They're extremely versatile and can be used for a variety of things. It's also important to note citrus oils are cold pressed from the rind, so they do not contain the same acidity level as the fruit inside of them. In other words, you don't have to worry about messing with the enamel of your teeth. So first up is lemon vitality. If you joined Young Living with the premium starter kit bundles, then you already have this little gem. It's such a bright and dynamic flavor profile and can be added to both savory and sweet dishes. And of course, you can add it to your tea or your favorite beverage, hot or cold. The oil has antioxidant properties, supports the immune system, provides circulatory support, and contains cleansing properties. So now let's chat about lime vitality. This is the one I said you could go to the younglivingblog.com. Not actually sure what the website's called, but it's if you search Young Living Blog, it'll pop up. And they have a amazing guacamole recipe on there. So the lime vitality, it's just going to give a little lime zest that you would like to bring to your dish. The lime vitality has a punch of citrus and elevates the flavor with a zing. This oil supports the skin as well as the lymphatic system, respiratory system, and immune system. You can add a drop to some honey and stir into some hot or cold beverages and drink up. It's delicious. You may also want to check out the citrus vitality, jade lemon vitality, grapefruit vitality, tangerine vitality. Citrus fresh is also an amazing blend with orange, grapefruit, mandarin, tangerine, lemon, and spearmint essential oils that taste amazing. Jade lemon has a bit of the lemon lime flavor and is a member favorite. Grapefruit also has a slightly tart flavor, but it also packs great benefits. And tangerine is one of the sweetest oils also available. So it's a surefire way to bring the liquid sunshine into your life. We all need a little bit of that. So next we're going to kind of dig into some warmer oils, we're going to call them. Cinnamon bark vitality and ginger vitality are up next. Now, these last few oils that we're going to talk about today, thieves, nutmeg, and cardamom, is anyone chomping at the bit or getting ready to make these recipes? Because I've got some goodies coming up. If you have joined Young Living with a premium starter kit in the past, then you're familiar with this very first oil blend. Oops, I might have skipped something. Okay, so right now, I'm going to back up for a second. We are going to talk about the cinnamon bark vitality, which is what you're looking at here. So the cinnamon bark vitality is a spicy flavor that also enhances a variety of treats and drinks. And you can substitute cinnamon bark vitality in any recipe that calls for ground cinnamon. So try a toothpick swirl in your freshly poured coffee, or just a drop or two in the grounds before you brew it. Trust me, the smell is so delicious. You will be nostalgic in an instant. This oil contains the naturally occurring constituents that has antioxidant properties and can help support a healthy digestive and immune system. It's also one of the main oils in the Thieves blend and the Inner Defense blend, so you know it's powerful. Next up is ginger vitality. It's distilled from the root of the ginger plant and it's great. It's a great versatile oil to keep handy in the kitchen. This also pairs well with fennel vitality. So try a toothpick swirl of each in some honey and add it to your favorite hot tea like peppermint or chamomile. And the benefits of this oil come from its natural constituents. The key ingredient in several of Young Living's digestive supportive products are Digize, Digest and Cleanse, Endogize, ICP, and Essentialzyme 4. Think gut health. Okay, now we're going to chomp at the bit, and I'm going to share a few more things, and then we're going to get into some good recipes. So first up, we're going to talk about if you joined Young Living with a premium starter kit, you're going to be super familiar with this first oil blend, and it's Thieves Vitality. It's an absolute powerhouse, and there's an entire line of products based on this one essential oil that contains lemon, clove, eucalyptus radiata, cinnamon bark, and rosemary essential oils. It's got a sweet and spicy flavor profile and makes a great addition to tea or coffee. Thanks to the antioxidant properties within, you're going to get immune support, digestive support, and general wellness with this blend. For some people, nutmeg vitality may be a favorite, and you can add it directly to a mug of coffee. It mixes well with a splash of creamer, and the smell of nutmeg may bring you back to the cool days where you were bundled in a sweater and baking holiday treats. It's so comforting. It has a light, slightly spicy, pungent flavor and brings such warmth to the dishes or beverages that it's added to. It has many health benefits, including cognitive function support, immune support, and powerful antioxidants. Also, you can see cardamom vitalities on here. It's steam distilled from the cardamom seeds, and it's one of the world's favorite cooking spices. Although it's mainly used in a variety of baked goods and savory dishes, it's also great to make a warm drink. You can add a drop of cardamom vitality to a spoon with honey and then stir it into a mug of dandelion root tea. Add a splash of vanilla almond milk, and it is a delicious treat. This oil supports wellness and a healthy lifestyle. It's an powerful antioxidant and supports a healthy digestive system. It's a must-have for every kitchen. So there's tons of vitality oils available for Young Living, and you can take a minute after this class to check out youngliving.com/US products, essential oils, and go to the dietary essential oils. And you're going to find a whole list of things that you can use with your food and your drinks through Young Living. So this is our first recipe. So if you want to go ahead and screenshot this, you can. This is a wellness tea that always makes its way into my home every single fall, every single winter and spring when we get a little itchy throat, or maybe we've been around some people that are not feeling their best, but we love this wellness tea. And so to make that, you're just going to go ahead and bring 6 to 8 ounces of water to a warm temperature, whatever temperature you like to drink your warm beverage at. And then you're going to add 1 to 2 drops of Thieves, 1 to 2 drops of lemon with a little bit of honey. You're going to stir that in there. If you want to, you can add a tea bag, but we like it without the tea bag and just as we call it Thieves tea in our house, but it is so good and it's so soothing to the throat. And it just makes us feel well. So this next one is coconut Thieves tea, which is going to be a little bit like the previous recipe that we talked about. Again, you're going to take 6 to 8 ounces of water. You're going to put in some Thieves, 1 to 2 drops of Thieves Vitality, in some honey or a sweetener of your choice. Again, you can add a tea bag if you'd like, and then a tablespoon of full fat coconut cream. Yum. So while The water is heating. You're going to mix your coconut cream and your essential oil in a mug. And then you're going to stir in your honey and your sweetener, carefully adding the hot water and dropping in a tea bag if you desire. Allow the tea to steep for 3 to 5 minutes and stir it again. Yum. Next up is spiced chai. So spiced chai tea is going to be one drop of lemongrass vitality, 1 drop of ginger vitality, 1 drop of cardamom vitality, 1 chai tea bag, honey or a sweetener of your choice, 6 to 8 ounces of water, and this time it's 2 tablespoons of frothed milk. So once you've heated it, added it to a mug, drop it in a tea bag. While the tea is steeping, froth your milk, remove the tea bag, add in essential oils and honey, stir well, and froth your milk on the top and enjoy. So go ahead and take a screenshot of that while you have a moment. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about some Young Living teas that are options. If you're like, I want to get a good quality tea, but I don't know where to get one, Young Living has some great options for you. These are ready-to-made tea bags already infused with essential oils. They're super tasty, so let's go take a look. The first one is Sleek Tea, which I will admit I'm not a tea drinker, and I adore this tea. I carry some in my purse, so if I'm in a restaurant, I can just pull it out. It's formulated with natural ingredients to help support individual weight goals. It has rich flavors and a dietary component associated with helping maintain a certain normal, healthy weight and body function. It also contains things which make it a great addition to a healthy diet and exercise plan. And this tea also is enhanced with 100% pure frankincense powder. So that is another reason just to drink Sleek Tea, even if you are already at a weight that you are happy and healthy with. But this is just another reason to drink the Sleek Tea, is because of that frankincense powder. The lemongrass vanilla tea contains organic Chew Me green tea, organic clouds and mist green tea, organic lemongrass, organic licorice root, natural lemon flavors, and organic vanilla flavors. It starts with the sweet herbaceous notes and melts into a bright taste of lemongrass before finishing with an earthy hint of licorice. It pairs well with orange vitality essential oil, and it contains less caffeine than coffee. So if you're looking to get that little pick me up but not have that full glass of coffee, this is a great alternative for you. The spiced turmeric herbal tea also contains organic ginger root, organic cinnamon bark, organic rubies. I'm not sure how you say that, rubies. We'll go with that. Organic fennel seed, organic peppercorn, organic turmeric, organic lots of organic roots. Let's just go with that. Natural chai flavor and organic vanilla flavor. It pairs well with tangerine vitality essential oil, and this one is caffeine free. So if you're looking for something that's caffeine free, the spiced turmeric would be your go-to. The next one up is the orange rose hip black tea. It contains organic herbs and roots, including licorice root, rose hip, black tea, and pruha tea. The prominent top notes of this are orange with a gentle, subtle flavor of honey that finishes with a simple, comforting taste of rosehip. It pairs well with lemon vitality essential oil. So go ahead and get a screenshot of those if you're interested in checking those out. And next up, we're going to move to some coffee recipes. So I don't know if you're a latte person, but there's a few ways to incorporate Young Living vitality oils into your coffee routine, and you can add a drop or a toothpick swirl straight into the mug. You can add a drop or two into your coffee grounds before brewing, or you can simply make a syrup with infused sugar to use with them. You can get as creative as you would like, using them in creamers and different things. There's so many fun ways to add these oils to your coffee. So first, let's try a few fancy drinks, and then we'll talk about cream and sugar. So this first one up is a lavender latte. It's going to be 2 ounces of espresso, 4 ounces of whole milk, 1 to 2 drops of lavender vitality, and dried lavender flowers. That's totally optional for you. While the espresso is brewing, add the essential oil to cold milk. Warm the milk to approximately 150 degrees Fahrenheit using the steam wand, and then allow the milk to froth slightly. Pour the steamed milk into the espresso. Sprinkle with dried lavender flowers if you would like. So isn't that a beautiful little latte there? Next up, we have peppermint mocha. This is maybe more my style. We're going to take 2 cups of whole milk, 2 cups of strongly brewed coffee, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/4 cup sugar adjusted to your taste, 1 to 2 drops of peppermint vitality. Chocolate syrup is totally optional, as well as whipped cream. Use a small saucepan and heat the milk over a medium heat. Continue to whisk the heat until the milk starts to bubble. Careful not to let it burn. Add the brewed coffee and in a small bowl, whisk together the cocoa powder and sugar until there's no lumps. Add the mixture to a saucepan, whisk the two together until a creamy texture is achieved, and pour it in 2 coffee mugs. Add 1 to 2 drops of peppermint vitality to taste, and add your whipped cream and chocolate drizzle if you desire. So, this is a yummy one. Go ahead and take a quick screenshot of that. Next up, we have a rosemary latte. This one is going to take 1 cup of oat milk, 2 drops of rosemary and lavender vitality, and 1 tablespoon of honey with 1 shot of espresso. You're going to combine the milk, the honey, and the oils in a saucepan and bring it to a boil. Prepare espresso, then froth the milk and mixture and pour it over the espresso. Doesn't that sound delicious? Go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about coffee creamers. If there's something that about a cozy mug with coffee creamer that warms your soul, I know that some people love their coffee black. Some people also love a good cream, which can be infused with your favorite essential oils. For this recipe, I will give you the base, and then you get to decide what oils to add. So first up, we're going to do 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of whole milk or half and half, and 4 drops of vitality oils of your choice. You're going to combine the ingredients and store it in a glass container. Invert before adding to a beverage. The suggested vitality oils are peppermint, cinnamon bark, cardamom, nutmeg, clove, ginger, and thieves. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you like. The fun fact, the creamer recipe fits in an empty bottle of Misha Red, so don't toss those bottles out and recycle them to make your own custom coffee creamer. Next up, we're going to have an oil-infused simple syrup, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and a vitality oil of your choice. And you can, or the recommended ones that people seem to enjoy are lavender, cardamom, and thieves. So we are going to, with that, you're going to just add the sugar and the water to a small saucepan and warm over medium heat. Continue to stir until the sugar dissolves. Allow it to cool, add in your essential oils 1 drop at a time until your desired taste is reached. Store in a sealed glass container and refrigerate until you're ready to use, and add 1 to 2 tablespoons to brewed coffee and enjoy. So go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Next up, we have an oil-infused sugar. Oh my goodness, who doesn't need that in their life? So 2 to 3 cups of sugar, 3 to 5 drops of your favorite vitality oil. Recommended are orange, tangerine, or peppermint. You're going to add sugar to the airtight container and add in essential oils, stir, and allow to sit overnight. Add it to coffee or tea as desired. That one's simple and easy. Next up, we're going to do cold brewed oil infused ice cubes. What? Okay, so 2 cups of cold brewed coffee, 2 drops of vitality oil of your choice, and add an essential oil to your brewed coffee and stir it well. Pour it into ice cube trays and allow to freeze completely. You're going to add your ice to cold brew or a milk whenever you desire. So go ahead and screenshot that. That looks delicious. Okay, so when you are looking at Young Living oils and products, I really do want you to get the best deal. And so while you're thinking about what drink you want to make next and how amazing it is to be able to enjoy nature's gift in this way, we're going to wrap things up. And I want to make sure that you know the best way to get oils and products. So don't let your friends sip without oils. It's not fair to keep all this oily goodness to yourself. So go ahead and set up a coffee date with your friends or your family. You can share them with them. You can share these recipes with them, or maybe whip up a batch of your we're going to switch here. Whip up a batch of your favorite one that you have tried. Maybe it's the oil infused creamer, and you can impress your guests at your next brunch. So share the love. Once your friends have tasted how incredible these products are, they're going to want to get their hands on them themselves. So help them do that. Help them set up their own account and help them get their own member number so that they can do this and enjoy these products with you, and that you can get credit for them. So go ahead and jump on the new Young Living new shopping platform at www.youngliving.com. You're going to go to shop and add these items into either your cart or subscription. Your subscription is going to be if you want to get this on a regular basis of 1, 2, or 3 months. And then you can always change it, edit it, or cancel it at any time. But you definitely want to make sure that as you are using these oils, you're getting the best deal possible, which is going to be to subscribe and to get your loyalty points. So make sure if you have questions, you reach out because I am here to answer them and help you get the best deal. So I just want to thank you for coming today. Thank you for taking the time to watch these. Hopefully now you can oil, sip, and repeat all day long. And I truly believe that these oils and products need to be in every home. And what makes a better way to start than in your coffee mug. So as we wrap things up, I just want to say thank you. Remember, this is for informational and educational purposes only, and it is meant to motivate and empower you to make your own wellness journey based on the research and the partnership with your own healthcare provider. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. But we do want to share that if you have any questions, you can reach out and we are here to help you. So I hope you have a great day. And if you have questions, just let us know.